What's good, internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to WWE SmackDown. Here comes the Fiend. It's the go-home show for pay-per-view here in Ontario, Canada. Let's start the show and welcome you to a fine Friday, end of the week, the 13th, if you will. But also, I'll have a poll in the community tab that's going to ask you which series do you want to see next week, and the options will be this game, Here Comes the Fiend, or Wrestling Revolution 3D, or Fire Promoter VFG. So look for that poll, vote, and tell me what you want to see next week on the show. But this show, right now, today, let's go talk to Goldberg. Certainly history with the Fiend and Goldberg. What do you want? I don't want to be next. Are you interested in teaming? No, we're in different factions. I want to fight you, Goldberg. You want a piece of me? But yes, we reached the end of the week with 2 next-generation console launches. I am so freaking tired, but watch those unboxing videos, please. They were a lot of work. So, besides that, we have your usual spat of wrestling, news, beardness, and otherwise. We had the ratings come in for AEW and NXT for this past Wednesday, and it kind of was the same 1.3 million we've seen between these two shows over and over again. And you would have thought after Full Gear there would have been a bump for AEW, but no, it was 764,000, whereas NXT was 632. So again, add it up, it's that same 1.3 million. What's the point of having a war if your overall ratings are not going to increase for both shows? Like, that's the whole point of having a war, is to increase both ratings, not keep the same 1.3 million fans over and over again. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. And I would have thought, obviously, there was a dip last week because news and everyone was watching news and all that election nonsense. This week, though, like, there was none of that. So I would have hoped for a larger upward trend there, but no, it was not. Unfortunate, but that's the nature of the beast sometimes with TV ratings and such. But beyond that, WWE put up a survey, and it was through that kind of their if you're subscribed type thing, and they do those periodically, and they were asking what kind of precautions would you like to see if they were hypothetically, theoretically, to have live events between January and March of next year. I don't see it happening, but they're asking, well, if we did, how would you like it to happen to feel safe at a show? And my answer is, don't go to a live event at this point, at this juncture? No. Not until there's a vaccine happening, no. Like, and that hasn't happened for real yet. There are obviously some promising candidates, but we're not there yet. So, I know that Live Nation / Ticketmaster has said that they're going to require everyone to have a actual test. Like, you have to have a negative test to actually be able to buy tickets to a Ticketmaster or, I guess, attend a live event thing. Which, on one hand, is sensible. On the other hand, I feel like that violates, like, the HIPAA laws, but what do I know? I'm just some dude playing an old wrestling game here on the internet. That to me is a weird one, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and what it will be forever and always. But yes, I don't see having fans in a live event like massively. There have been limited fans at AEW in Jacksonville Daily's Place, and there have been limited fans at the NXT tapings. But I'm talking like a crowd. Like, say, a country who handled this a lot better than everywhere else, New Zealand, can have crowds because there's no virus in their country. They did it right. But obviously, they have a much lower population. It's a whole math thing. But, speaking of that whole beardness, there has been a rumor that the final farewell, in like a week and a half here, is going to have additional legends in attendance. To which I say, yeah, bring more old guys to potentially get this virus and die because of your stupid wrestling show. Like, come on. It's just irresponsible. Ric Flair was irresponsible. Jerry Lawler, irresponsible. And so bringing in guys that are old because they're legends and have history with Taker, I understand why you would do it from a booking perspective, but also I feel like it's irresponsible. Considering you've had multiple outbreaks in your own company at this point in the last several months. Like, had they been outbreak free, then sure, take the risk. But you already had it because you already have employees who aren't taking it seriously, and that's a whole thing. Not too bad, says Goldberg. Yeah, you can kick some ass with the best of them. But this ain't over. Thanks, Goldberg. I never make the same mistake twice. Except for headbutting doors, you idiot. Next time I see you, it'll be in the middle of the ring. You earned respect, SP +1. Stop headbutting doors before matches in your 50s, Goldberg. You almost killed Taker there in that match in Saudi. So, anyhow, let's start the show. The Fiend versus RVD. Alright, but first, a 6-man tag team match. Bubba, Lance, and Nash versus Randy, Christian, and Test. And the winner was a Big Sexy pinning Test. This is a test. Now, my tag team, my faction, the Power Trip, Scott Steiner, Chris Jericho with Victoria takes on The Rock, Goldberg, and Trish Stratus. And the winner is The Rock pinning Scott Steiner, the weak link. But I get to fight Mr. Rob Van Dam. Mr. Monday Night is in the building. He is one of a kind. Hey, listen up, man. I have a singles match tonight against him. But I don't think he's here tonight. I mean, I was just beating up Goldberg in the back, so... Because we crushed their damn bus. Ha 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 ha. Wait a second. Is that him in a pickup truck? It's the new Power Trip Express. That is obviously a declaration of war. It's also the quickest way to get to the ring. Austin. I mean, Fiendy. Now then, back to some ratings talk here, if you will. And it seems as if the Bayley and Sasha match on SmackDown last week was the highest ratings since this whole pandemic started. And that's, number one, amazing, right? But number two, that shows you the power of long-term booking. Because why would everyone tune in those high numbers? Because we know the curse of Sasha not being able to properly defend after winning a title. So you're going to tune in and find out what happens. And so that was like, those seeds were sown, and you were obviously very well invested in that, and that will help your ratings because you long-term booked it instead of just hot-shotting the garbage all over the place with no real plan. So that, I loved it. Love it. Awesome. I will always pop for long-term booking every single time. Like, continuity is the thing that I care about in wrestling, because when it's done well, it's done really well. And it pays off, and it rewards you for paying attention to the product. Anyhow. There we go. 1, 2. And trying to make short work here of Rob Van Dam, and not quite getting it done, Mr. RVD, Mr. Monday Night. Alright, look. We do it, and stop using your educated feet in my face. Uranagi from the Fiend. And then taunt the RVD. Yowie. Wowie. So, besides that, we have the fact that apparently the Rascals from Impact are signing with WWE and are thought to head over to NXT at some point shortly. And cool, man. Good for them. I feel like every time I see that name, the Rascals, I think of the Radicals because they're spelling it with a Z, just like they did back in the day. Anyhow, RVD. Twisting Rockets, says Jim Ross. Well, that was not... I wanted to pin the man. He's in the red now, and that's whatever. From the top rope, elbow drop, and a rope break. Oh no, I managed to get it around there. So yes, Fiendy gonna... Nope. Fiendy gonna get ya. It's gonna be over, RVD. Like, I'm gonna get this mandible claw, you're gonna give up, and that's... Well, I wanted the mandible claw, but again, He twists him right next to the ropes every single time. It's not going to go well for your boy with that. So again, elbow drop, Fiendish style, and referee gets bumped, and Earl Hebner, wake up! Wake up! RVD is tapping. The referee can't see it. What a waste. I mean, good booking, but what a waste. Wake up, Heb. Come on. I got some t-shirts in the trunk. Come on, wake up. Plants him in a rope break. Could you just get into the, middle of the ring? Seriously. Just get into the middle so I can put you away once and for all, Rob Van Dam. I just let it be over. You know what? Just for whatever you just did there, we will mandible claw you, and you will give up. What? He didn't give up. Well, look. 1, 2, 3. And that's all she wrote for Mr. Monday Night. And here is the great one, fresh off of pinning Scott Steiner. I was watching that match backstage. I think you're tough enough to be in the same ring as me. Why don't you and I have a match at No Mercy? Dick-diggity dog. Unless you're scared. Last man standing, hardcore submission. I am the hardcore champion. Alright, well, that's fine with The Rock. This Sunday, just like it says on the marquee, The Rock will give you no mercy. A historic match has been booked for No Mercy. The leaders of these factions are going to go head-to-head, face off. There will be a lot of pride and egos at stake. I can't wait to see it. Boomer sooner. I have a lot of SP. And we are in Little Rock, Arkansas. And because it's the end of the week, it wouldn't be fair to leave this thing on a cliffhanger. So let's go beat The Rock here at No Mercy. Give me the little black and white vignette, video package between these two factions. There it is. October. No Mercy. The path has been chosen. The tension at a boiling point. Power Trip versus the Corporation. And once again, I will foil the plans of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Anyhow, the Rock Bottom versus the Uranagi in this match. So here we go. Can he realize his dream of acting? More importantly, I think The Rock is still the IC champion. I'm going to beat The Rock here, and then get a shot at The Rock and beat him again for that title. Like, come on. Who is this Rudy Poo? Now, Victoria facing Jazz for that title. Will Victoria remain champion? Yes, still champion as part of Power Trip. Now, Table, Tornado, Tag, Evolution versus Jericho and Christian. Why is that not him and Steiner? What happened to Steiner? Alright, look. Doesn't matter, because Christian goes through a table and Triple H gets the win for Evolution. So let's go fight The Rock. And I forgot, Hardcore has no entrances, so immediately Rock gets off that clothesline, which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Anyhow, that's kind of it for, I guess, news and such. Again, it's been a long console launching week for your boy, and things have been happening that I've been trying to get a handle on as such. And also, I want a weapon here. It is hardcore, so why wouldn't you get a solid steel chair to the Rock's dome? That's right. Die, Rocky, die. Just deal with the chair, Rock. DDT. And I'm going to wear you out with this solid steel chair. Great one. That's what you get. Great one. That's what you deserve in this feud. You're going down to the Fiendish one. Oh, just cracking him across the skull. That's what I do. DDT. And Rock, guess what? You're on the outside. I'll give you Mandible Claw on the solid steel steps, because that's what I do. Can I get the steps here, though? Can I get the steps? Nope. I don't think I can. I tried. Let's try a different button there. Whoop. Hold on, Rock. Hold on. I was trying to get the steps here, Rock. You're interrupting here in my beadness. I don't appreciate that. Alright, where's the more steps? Can I get the steps? Does this game not have the steps? Alright, forget it. Never mind. Never freaking mind, Rock. Get up here. Get up here and deal with the fiendish one. Let me in, Rock. Let me in. There's the stairs. Mr. Maivia. The blue chipper. I'm gonna revert you to those freaking tassels, man. Don't think I won't. Get up here, Rock. Quit ducking me. Great one. I will send you packing to making millions in Hollywood. Don't think I won't. What is your problem, AI? Seriously, what is your major Uranagi through the table? That's right. That's what you deserve, Rock. 2, and only a 2 count. That amazing maneuver and only gets a 2 count. But the choke slam on the busted table goes The Rock. And now I'm gonna get these stars. Die, Rock. He reversed it. Die, Rocky, die. Okay. Anyhow, yeah. Been one of those days. Been one of those weeks. But it's Friday the 13th. In 2020, I don't see good things happening, but, you know. That's what it is, man. Oh my god. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Rock, stop turning around when I'm trying to SmackDown move you here with Man of Claw. And he gives up, as he should. And, wait, what? How? I won the match. I put The Rock away in a decisive fashion. Oh my god, here comes Kane. That's gotta be Kane! What the hell is he doing here? The devil's favorite demon. The mayor, if you will. And he's joining up with The Rock. So, what? There's only room for one freak around here, and that's Kane. He must be joining the corporation. I got swerved, man. I was like, no, I'm done with this feud, and no, apparently I'm not. At all. And he's hugging Kane. That's gotta be Kane! Oh, this is far from over. This is far from over. I did not see that coming. At all. I'm like, alright, I'll finish it and then be done with this feud and then get that IC belt. But no, it keeps going. Which is great. But, yeah. I'm shook, man. End of the week, I'm shook. So, there's your cliffhanger. Again, there will be a poll on the tab for community. And vote in that poll. Which video series do you want to see next week? I'll have that up all weekend. So, get out there and make that vote happen. That will decide what I play on this channel in the 5 p.m. slot next week. But until then, I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. More PS5, more Xbox Series X, more whatever happening on this channel. All the freaking time. It's what I do. I'll see you then. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.